Countries in Asia need an estimated $730 billion in infrastructure investment by 2020, according to the Asian Development Bank.
Excluding India and China, ASEAN countries have the greatest need for infrastructure development. And as the 2015 ASEAN Economic Community draws ever closer, governments are trying to fill the gaps.
With the AEC on the horizon, the need for stronger collaboration between all stakeholders to accelerate infrastructure development is clearer than ever. If successful, the AEC will present unparalleled opportunities for investment and growth. Dhruv Bala, Vice President for Corporate Strategy and Planning at SRAE Infrastructure Finance Limited, said India is one economy in the region that is banking on the success of the AEC.
So without a sort of integrated ASEAN community, infrastructure mobility will be extremely tough. And we talk about financial inclusion, infrastructure growth. I think with the AEC 2015, there's a lot to look forward to.
A pioneer in infrastructure financing in India, SRAE has been operating for over 25 years, empowering more than 30,000 entrepreneurs through its services, which include financing infrastructure projects, development and equipment.
Given entrepreneurship to about 30,000, this is more at the rural level. What we've done is we've actually sort of helped village level entrepreneurs, start their own business by setting up common service centers, which is essentially 150 square foot of infrastructure space, where they actually lend out to the community, help bridge the, the divide or the gap between the rural villages and the government, providing a lot of e-governance services, etc. So we've actually catering to about 280 million people across 6 states in the eastern region of India.
The ASEAN Economic Community will bring easier cross-border movement of goods, services, capital and people. Many projects are already underway and are part of the effort to accelerate the process of integration. At the same time, population growth and rapid industrialization are placing a heavy strain on existing infrastructure. Looking to bridge the gap between what is spent and what is needed for integration to be a success, ASEAN governments are turning to the public-private partnership or the PPP model.
India is very strong in the PPP model, and in fact, we were one of the first few countries to sort of talk about PPP, conceptualize PPP. We also sort of, in fact, we are now advising the government of Greece. SRAE is advising the government of Greece on conceptualizing a robust PPP model where the private sector can work in a single window transparent system with the government on boosting private investment, especially in a country like Greece, where investment is sort of the thrust area now. So that is an area which I think not only the Philippines but all of these sort of ASEAN countries can really sort of look at India for.
Infrastructure development remains at the center of discussion as ASEAN countries gear up for an open economy, a market of 600 million people and a gross domestic product of $2.5 trillion. Challenges exist throughout the infrastructure life cycle, from project selection to delivery to maintenance. Each needs every nation to address them.